Hello and welcome to another uCast video presented by the Student Involvement and Internship Office at UW-Whitewater. Today, we will be talking about how you can start a student organization. We will discuss the criteria for recognition along with the steps needed to forming an official group. There are many steps involved, so be sure to follow each and every one carefully. UW-Whitewater has a student organization recognition policy that goes into the process, requirements, and expectations for becoming a recognized student organization. All organizations go through the recognition process annually. To be recognized as a group, they need to do the following, most of which will be covered later on in this video. These requirements include having at least 2 students interested in forming the group, finding a full-time faculty or staff member willing to serve as a campus advisor, creating a constitution, a document by which you will manage your organization, creating a portal on Connect UWW, and lastly, having the president or leader plus a second active member complete the student leader certification. Steps 1 through 3 can be done anytime, while steps 4 and 5 can only take place during the recognition window. If you are looking to start a Greek organization at UW-Whitewater, the process is a bit more complicated and will be outlined later on. UW-Whitewater has 2 periods of time in which we recognize student organizations. From mid-April to mid-May, groups can be recognized for the following academic year. From mid-November to mid-December, groups can be recognized for spring semester of the current academic year. The process is advertised throughout campus in many ways and allows you to jump right into the process without any additional steps. If you are looking to start an organization outside of this time frame, the Request to be Recognized form allows the Student Involvement and Internship Office to become aware of such and remind you of the timeline and process. In the Request to be Recognized form, you will fill out the tentative name of your organization, the mission and purpose of the organization, and your contact information. You will also indicate whether your organization is affiliated with a larger regional, national, or international organization, or if it is unique to this campus. If you are waiting for the next recognition window, there are steps that you can take now. You can start by drafting your constitution. There is an optional worksheet for this process on Connect UWW that can help you with this. There is also another helpful uCast video outlining constitutions. Another factor to think about when starting an organization is recruitment. Any student organization needs at least 2 members to be recognized. Organizations that are not yet recognized are able to reserve up to 2 rooms or tables for the purpose of recruitment, not fundraising or any other purpose. You can reach out to Kim Clarkson at the email address listed to set this up. The next requirement you can work on for becoming a recognized student organization is finding a full-time UWW employee to serve as the campus advisor. You may find it helpful to review the advisor roles and responsibilities form and watching our other uCast video about good advisor relations. Lastly, consider reviewing the Student Organization Recognition Policy to ensure you are in good standing to become recognized. During the window of student organization recognition, your organization leader, plus at least 1 second active member, must complete the student leader certification. You must also create a portal for your organization on Connect UWW. Upload the mission of your organization's leaders and officers' names and their contact information, your advisor's name and contact information, and the constitution you created. After you complete all the required steps, the application materials will be reviewed by a Career and Leadership Development staff member. Once it is reviewed, you will receive an email indicating whether or not your organization is approved to be a part of campus. Now, we'll move into the process of creating a Greek organization. It's important to note that the official term for adding a Greek letter organization is called expansion. Since 2004, UW-Whitewater has determined that the granting of university-recognized student organization status be limited to national and international affiliated Greek organizations due to liability, supervision, and support available to members. The chapters that were unique to Whitewater during that time were still granted recognition, given that they continue to meet their other requirements for university Greek recognition. It is the mission of the Career and Leadership Development Office to partner with national offices of any Greek letter organization seeking expansion on our campus. Therefore, the procedures and expectations for Greek expansion are not just that of UW-Whitewater, but also the national or international office of the Greek letter organization seeking to expand at UW-Whitewater. The criteria for expansion includes 4 pieces. The first is fair consideration of all groups, including smaller organizations as well as those representing diverse populations. The second is that the fraternity or sorority be consistent with the educational mission of UW-Whitewater. Next is an evaluation of the material submitted and a determination of the ability of the National Greek Organization to successfully implement their stated plan for colonization. Lastly, they will be evaluated on the value that they have the potential to add to the UW-Whitewater Greek community and opportunity for UW-Whitewater students as a whole. For all general Greek letter organizations, expansion at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater can begin in 2 ways. The first is that the Greek community and/or the university decide that expansion is desired, and as a result, the university invites the national Greek organizations to participate in the Greek expansion process. The second method of expansion that can occur is when a group of UW-Whitewater students requests to establish a chapter of a national Greek organization, either new to campus or previously recognized. If you are interested in starting a Greek letter organization on UW-Whitewater's campus, contact one of the Greek advisors listed on the slide. Thank you for tuning in to this uCast video about starting a new student organization. If you have any questions about this process, please do not hesitate to contact Career and Leadership Development at the number listed, or the Student Involvement and Internship Office at the listed email or UC 127.